Hi, Caspar here on the 20th of July 2020, and I am drinking, no, I'm tasting an entry-level red burgundy. And what is so exciting over the last few years is that whilst the familiar names of Burgundy, the top wines of Burgundy, have got incredibly expensive, the cheaper wines of Burgundy have remained relatively cheap, and the quality has absolutely soared. So I think Burgundy is now a source of some of the great fine wine bargains of the world, really. But here we are, 2018 Bourgogne Côte Chalonnaise from the Château de Chamilly. And this is a relatively new appellation. Bourgogne's having been split into Bourgogne Côte d'Or and Côte Chalonnaise. So just giving you a better idea of where the fruit has come from. Château Chamilly, just south of Bourgogne in the Côte Chalonnaise, and goodness me, if I'd had a presence of mind 20 years ago, buying a slab of land in the Côte Chalonnaise would have actually, in hindsight, made a huge amount of sense. But let's have a look at this. The 18's nice wines, they really are. They've got a lovely sort of sexy fruitiness about them, and so yeah, still a bit pinky, ruby, medium, just medium and a bit deep. That's just got a nose that makes you want to dive straight into it. It's got this wealth of delicious, pure domestic fruit, and I'm majoring on raspberry here, I've got to say. Raspberry, small cherries, red fruit. Red plum, there's something else going on. There's almost a loamy note of soil and a bit of nuttiness, but it's got this lovely purity to that fruit component, which just makes it a thing of great loveliness. I cannot wait to taste it, and I'm going to do that now. Goodness me, well, that just does not disappoint. There's all that absolute purity of fruit and delicious red domestic raspberryness about it. But you know, it's not a frivolous thing. It's got a quite a good cut of structure that comes through, and that's where the finish leaves us. You know, with this fine, almost clay textured, slightly grippy tannic structure, nicely fresh. The fruit isn't, you know, the fruit is refreshing, and goodness me, 13% alcohol. Yeah, I could drink that for the rest of the evening quite happily, with or without food. It's a lovely, lovely thing. Finishes with this minerals, slightly piquant freshness. God, goodness me, that's just out and out delicious. For the money, I don't think there's a lot you could really get find with that sort of level of class, purity. Lovely. Yeah, that's absolutely delicious. There we are. That's 2018 Bourgogne Côte Chalonnaise from the Château de Chamilly, Chamilly, not to be confused with the Château de Chamilly, which is perhaps more celebrated property not that far away. But Chamilly, delicious, amazing place, amazing young brothers actually resuscitating this extraordinarily venerable estate. But an absolutely delicious entry-level Burgundy. I thoroughly recommend it. Lovely.